Good afternoon, y'all. So I have a really noisy car going by, of course. I just wanted to take a chance and share this video. So I was literally trying to screen record here and speak at the same time with my video. However, that did not work out so well. It did not capture my voice, unfortunately. I was really bummed. Here we're looking at John 4:1 through 4:3. And I really just thought that important to share for a moment here and look at John 4:1 through 3. It says, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of God, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. Hereby know ye spirit of God. Every spirit that confesseth that Jesus Christ cometh in the flesh is of God, and every spirit that confesseth not that Jesus is come in the flesh is not of God. And this is the spirit of the Antichrist, whereof you have heard that it should come, and even now is already in the world." And this is just so important for me to share with you because I am a huge fan of Wally Tron. If y'all didn't already know, right? Most of you probably are over here from that channel. So a big shout out to Wally and thank you so much for putting me on your community tab. I'm a total beginner and I'm just trying to share my faith with the world because I believe it is super important. Um, it says that Jesus will leave the 99 to find the one, and I believe that he does not want one to perish. I truly believe that in my heart. And I don't want anyone to perish either. That is so very important that every brother and sister that can be with us will be with us moving forward. I think that the Antichrist spirit is out in the world today and is definitely just full force, if to say the very least, right? I do believe that with the Antichrist spirit in the world today, a lot of us have been looking at Wally's video of the Yanuka, right? Israel's false Messiah, they believe is their Messiah. His name is Rev Yehuda or Rev Shlomo Yehuda, the Yanuka. Ben David. So he's from both tribes of Benjamin and of David. I think that's an important point to make here. And then as I'm waiting for this screen here, who knows what I was saying? I'm super excited to be sharing with you for the first time, learning to do a voiceover, learning to do all these new things with these new tools. I love to learn. I love history. So I think I have lots of opportunity here, and I don't know everything about the Bible. I'm learning too, and if there is anything that anyone can share with me, I'm glad to hear it. I do believe in once saved, always saved. I believe the Bible is very clear about that. There was a woman, Watchwoman 65. Her name is Lisa Boyce. I watch her all the time. She has definitely played an instrumental role in who I've become as a Christian. Um, I'd also say like Robert Breaker, Gene Kim, um, Tim Henderson. There are so many that have played a big part in the last 10 years of my faith. And I just couldn't be more grateful um, for that. So I'm definitely looking forward to sharing that with all of you. And so as we move on, I'm not sure because I know I made like a 28-minute video. So I'm going to try to speed it up here a little bit so that we can get to a point here on the recording where I was at. So let me just move along here and see. So another thing I did take the opportunity to read here in the beginning was 2nd John 1:7. It says, "For many deceivers are entered into this world, who confesseth not that Jesus Christ cometh in the flesh." That this is a deceiver and an antichrist. 1st John 2:18 says, "Little children, it is the last time. And as ye have heard, the Antichrist shall come. Even now are there many antichrists, whereby we know that it is the last time." 1 John 2:22 tells us, "Who is a liar, but that denieth that of Jesus Christ? He is an antichrist that denieth the Father and Son." And again, 1 John 4:3, "And every spirit that confesseth not that Jesus Christ cometh in the flesh is not of God, and this is the spirit of the Antichrist, whereof ye have heard that he shall come, and even now is already in this world." And that's almost the really scary thing to think about, that he's already in this world. And he's probably been here since before I was born. His Antichrist spirit. I do believe that wholeheartedly, without a doubt. Now, I really believe that we have a great opportunity here. And I don't want to say that any one person is the false prophet, the Antichrist, or anything like that, because I don't know who is who. I'm looking for the coming of Jesus Christ, but I can tell you that I think Wally does have the gift of discernment, and I do pay close attention to the things that he says and the things that he shares with us. I believe that God has appointed him to do those things, and if we really pay attention, it's not just Wally, right? It's so many people saying, take a look at this Assyrian, look at this person. And I would beg to say that they might be right. I do think that the Pope has something to do with it, and I always thought him to be the false prophet. But, the Vicar of Christ means in place of Christ in Latin. So if he comes in place of Christ, that is literally the definition of Antichrist. So he may be the Antichrist also, because it looks like Rav Shlomo Yehuda, the Yanuka of the tribe Benjamin and David, is doing signs and wonders. So it's very possible, in my personal opinion, which I have much to learn, granted, I think he might be the false prophet or the first of the two beasts. When I take a look, I did read a little bit about this because I thought this was very interesting. And I know that Wally pointed it out, so you're kind of getting a little bit of a repeat here. But when I took a look at mispacha.com, it does talk in detail about Mr. Shlomo, and that when he was 32 years old, he kind of came about, and that his parents were older when they had him, and one grandfather is from Assyrian descent. It says that he was, let me see what it said. I just want to pull it up. He was born in Aleppo, Syria, which is, Wally is correct, that is Assyria. On his maternal grandmother's side, that was Rev Yehuda. And I do find it a little odd that Rav Shlomo, from his paternal side, from Yemen, was a sage. And I really feel like that's going to play a huge part, because he's all knowledgeable, right? Like sages are known to be very knowledgeable. And I think that that's maybe has something to do with it. Now, he has an eidetic memory, kind of like Sheldon on Big Bang Theory. And I think that that's really important to point out, because having eidetic memory means, like, you can remember what you had for lunch on Tuesday 25 years ago in October, of such and such day. I mean, who can remember that? I can really remember what I ate for breakfast yesterday. So, thinking about but it didn't record, of course. Now, I'm kind of going to just put some music on for the rest of this video. Of course, it's a trial, and I will do another video. But I worked really hard on this, and even though there's not sound, I'm going to just add some music in. So we're here for y'all to enjoy, and I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you so much for the opportunity for me to share with you, and I hope that you come back so that I can share with you again. that thinks we're gonna draft this week. So I think their plans are just a little bit behind schedule. But it literally says Titus under 332.99. That's like $632 million. Where are they going if they're not all Christian? It's saying in the 8 and then if you just look at this